Hello, everybody. Welcome to Coriander Society Adventures. I'm tormented by gnomes. It is my joy to be your dungeon master. Joining me today, we've got the whole crew back together, consisting of Beatdown Boulevard, Ninja Man Matt, Pods of War, and me. I'm also here.
Hi.
Beatdown, how's life in your end of the world?
It's good. It's not as cold anymore. Love that.
Huge fan. Huge fan. Matt, looking sharp.
Thank you. I cut my hair. Happy
Pods.
to be here.
Pods, how you feeling?
I'm doing good.
Mm-hmm.
I look like death. Just kidding.
Inaccurate.
The power, thanks to the terrible power of technology, I can't even tell. But we have 3 hours together during which that could change.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh man, when we last left our heroes. So, in the unlikely event that episode 57 of Coriander Society Adventures is your first one, our heroes are traveling between all sorts of different universes. Some of them are high-tech, some of them are low-tech, most of them have some sort of magic. Right now, they're in a universe called PYRESPACE, which is basically Spelljammer, if you're familiar with it. It's a different take on the Spelljammer world. They're on a quest to capture a abomination that was spawned from the DNA of a god in order to harvest its divine spark to free John Carmichael and one of their friends from a terrible curse. However, in the process of doing so, they had to go to the City of Spires, which is infested with the genetic creations of the ancients, who are all jackal-headed Anubis people called the Marruspawn. There's a couple different factions amongst the Marruspawn. They have some plans to manipulate them in order to weaken them so they don't have to fight an army in order to get to their target. But during the process of this, they were separated by a terrible sandstorm, also a dimensional portal. Does that sound like a decent enough quick synopsis?
My only amendment would be that it started off as a manipulation, but we actually came to find that there's multiple factions of the Marruspawn, some of which are very warmongering and want to destroy all life as we know it, but there's others that just want to become real people again, and we're actually looking to try and assist those while overthrowing the others. Revolution.
All right. Viva la revolucion. Let us then rejoin. It's been like 3 weeks since last we saw in real space John Carmichael and Asena. When last we left One and Punch, they were floating in the astral plane. They had fallen victim to an interdimensional portal trap, which went horribly, horribly wrong. They made their way through the Obsidian Spire, an evil fortress filled with portals, and a very annoyed demonic Castellan who's in charge of the place. They used Asena's portal jacking powers to hijack their way into the astral plane. They found their trusty Rocco that they were going to use to find a color pool to make their way back, only to find that Rocco had been infested by an illithid elder brain, and a group of mind flayers was using the rock to transport their elder brain to found a new colony or some other such evil deeds.
Not cool, Rocco.
Not Rocco's fault. Rocco was merely a vessel, and
You don't know.
Well, technically, I guess you're right.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Where was I? Right. Fortunately for them, a group of Githzerai monks hunting in one of their rrakkmas, a hunting party that hunts down the Gaich, the illithids, happened to stumble upon our heroes, and they joined forces, combining their powers to catch the illithids before they could escape with Rocco, who is a rock. And they killed an illithid elder brain in the middle of the astral sea. The Githzerai, being highly pleased and having heard from our heroes that there are more illithids to hunt, a terrible infestation somewhere else, ended the battle. When the battle was all said and done, the elderly Zerths, the wise enlightened Githzerai with the power to fold space itself, asked our heroes, in this party consisting of John Carmichael, Asena, and the gnome scavenger Tenkobelbizbus, where they want to go, because the Zerths have the power to plane shift. As they ask that question at that exact moment, John gets a telegram. Let me find the exact wording again of that.
If you go to your DMs, I've got it right there.
Perfect. Oh, you read it because you're there first.
Oh. Sending spell for you from Boguk, Karen Melter. Where are ya? Hara says you've gone missing. And John, astral plane, Githzerai plane shifting us to Gastone et al. Shortly. We are safe. Fell into a trap. Careful poking around Marruspawn sanctums. Plus
XP.
1 XP.
Plus 1 XP and 22 words. All right. Meanwhile, thousands of miles away, in the prime material plane, the sphere of PYRESPACE, deep within the City of Spires, a small army of Marruspawn and several of the pilgrims flank Gastone Tosto as he escapes from a Marruspawn blockade and takes a secret path led by the Marrowtact Vigilance directly towards the High Court of Wisdom himself. And as they make their way down this secret passage, Gastone, you get that message, the stuff that Matt just said.
Double telepathy.
Is that like a? I can't.
Me.
Wait. So, sorry. Could you repeat the message?
Mate, you're
Plus 1 XP.
again.
Okay.
Oh.
Matt, if you could repeat the thing that you said.
Oh, yeah, certainly. Let me just pull out of my memory banks that I have written right here.
And Boguk is the one who he casts the spell, so he hears back, and then he just relays this to you as you're making your way down the secret passage, Gastone.
Yeah, John says that in the astral plane, there's Githzerai that are going to plane shift them to us in a bit. They're safe. They fell into a trap, and don't go poking around the Marruspawn places.
Oh.
As he is approaching the high center of all Marruspawn power.
And having already poked around and found an energy being and, just...
Done a lot of things.
Okay. Gastone, what do you do with this new information?
Definitely take pause for a moment and debate. They said they're coming shortly, as in like here, or like where were they even to begin with? Can you talk back to them?
It's gonna cost me a great deal of magic power, but if it is urgent, I can do it.
I wouldn't say. No, it's fine.
All right, suit yourself. But roll an Arcana check. I don't know if you're even proficient in Arcana.
Very unlikely, but
you have a
happy
big
to
brain.
roll. I do.
And been recently exposed to more and more magic.
Mm-hmm.
Also true. Arcana.
13. The astral plane. You've been there before. That's the place that portals connect through, the space between spaces that Asena can sort of mess up and
yes,
rip your way out
course.
of. So they're between the worlds right now, which means theoretically they should be able to get to any world. But also they said that they were going to plane shift. Now, Boguk explains to you, plane shifting, extremely high level magic. Instead of taking a portal or finding a natural crossing point or anything like that, you just go from one world to another. Extremely powerful. Not always the most accurate.
And you're saying they can plane shift? Do you know how to do that?
That power is beyond me, but he said they had help. Some Githzerai? Let's see. Actually, Boguk, his whole thing is approximate knowledge of many things. So let's see if he knows anything about that. A 23. The Githzerai. Yes. An elder species of monks who dwell within the chaotic turmoil of the world of limbo. They practice inner peace in the face of the greatest chaos that the universe has to offer. Above all else, they hate their erstwhile siblings, the Githyanki, who are astral pirates, and the Mind Flayers, them what took our world from us. If John and Asena are alongside their type, they could be potential allies.
So we could use that power if we could convince them for other things as well.
Potentially, though. They rarely interfere in any business but their own. I can't imagine what John and Asena must have done to earn their allegiance or even their attention.
I'm definitely gonna keep that one for later. If that is the case and they're on their way back, vigilance, everybody, we're all like with the group heading down the hallway, right?
Yes, you're in a secret tunnel through the mountains.
So I'm gonna whisper to Boigness and then tell him to ask Vigilance if Wisdom knows we're here.
All right.
Bless you.
Oh, that didn't mute. Damn.
It is likely. After all, they had a news of your coming has spread. In accordance with your own design, we have announced ourselves. It is impossible that news has not reached him.
That's true. I did do that. Well,
If he knows we take this path, that remains unknown. But that blockade that cut us off, it was there for a reason. War breaks out within these warrens. Meanwhile, in the astral plane, the Elder Zerth, with his huge hair and magnificent mustache floating majestically in the astral wind, has asked you, where do you want to go today? You have done a great service in helping us slay this Gaich master, and you have told us there is more hunting.
And they say all that in Githzerai, which we don't understand, but we've been kind of parsing.
Mm-hmm.
Because John is a linguistics man. And
yes.
We're able to play 20 questions for AIDS and make this happen.
Exactly.
So John looks to both Asena and Ten Goebel. They're going to give us a ride. First of all, let's finish up our convo with Rocco. And we've spent the last few minutes just kind of sitting on the rock and becoming more familiar with it. That way, the next time we come back, it'll be far easier to locate our wayward taxi rock.
It's named now. So.
Yes, exactly. Rocco. Very good. Good. Wow, that sounded pretty hollow for a rock. We should get you some food, Rocco. Jeez.
He doesn't eat.
Rocco's a rock! Where would you like to go? I would assume we should meet back up again with Gastone at wherever they are. I don't know where they are. They're in a pyramid, right?
Yeah, down a pyramid. They're in the opposite of a pyramid.
The upside down pyramid.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I think. I mean, I don't really remember going up. What's underneath a pyramid?
An undermid. While we're figuring this out.
Oh, wow, that was quick.
It's good to be back.
Man. What is it?
Invasion.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Excuse me?
no.
Invasion.
Oh, I heard you. I've just
we rolled so many
you
of these.
Mean like,
when this
you mean before or after?
Dude, when this sandstorm ends, it's gonna be just absolute bananas. Pods, roll 1d8.
Oh my god. Okay. That is a 2.
Ooh.
It's gone, so I don't know what that was.
Yeah, I couldn't see it to begin with.
I wish we knew what it was.
I want space spiders so bad. I feel like we need to give them space spiders. I mean, this only
if
makes
only
sense.
Joe was unmuted. So
I know,
we could
right?
learn
Plus
what
1
it
XP.
was.
My God.
Dude, we're gonna level up at this rate.
I know, right? This is gonna be the most.
You do know I'm keeping track of these, right?
I do. How close are you to reaching level 2?
Well, we'll get there.
Monsters or a unique monster.
That sounds like a space spider.
I already have space spiders on the menu. That shit's
I don't like that.
already on the menu. So this is going to be.
Saying more ithalids.
I think I can do one better than that. But again, we're going to have to wait until the sandstorm clears before we actually figure out what that is. And it's just going to be like. The skies are going to open up and you're going to look and you won't be able to see the sky because of all the crap that's coming to invade your planet.
Oh my god!
What's up? All right. Where do you want to go today?
So I'm thinking Arby's, right? You guys good with that?
It is said amongst the greatest teachings of Zerthimon himself that they have the meats.
But yeah, I'm thinking we get back with Gastone and Asena. I think you know which pyramid that he was in last time, right? Sure.
Okay.
That's
Here's how we're going to do
very
this.
comforting.
You can go back to the pyramid where he was last seen,
Okay.
or you can spend a point of inspiration. Anyone in the party can spend 1 inspiration to just go to him.
Yeah. All right. Copy that. You can have an inspiration, Mr. DM.
All right.
Bam. The debt has been paid.
So
Thank
the
you
Zerth,
very much for the haircut inspiration, some guy.
the Zerth and all the various Githzerai monks gathered around him. We want to go with you. Show us the infestation. The others. So 1 enlightened one, 2 elite monks, and 3 rank and file monks are going to accompany you because plane shift only works for 8 people.
Okay.
And there are a lot of others, but they're not going to send their entire expedition force to join you. They're going to send a small scouting party to do some scouting.
I am going to let them know as well as I can. We're going to a desert. The Illithids are not at the desert, but it's within the same star system.
How many in the star system?
Oh my gosh. Buko. So many. Buko to Beppo Mind Flayer.
Buko.
Good. You will show us eventually.
Yes, absolutely. So wait, we're taking 1, 2, and 3?
Yes. Plus the 3 of you.
Oh, okay. So 1, 2, and 2.
No, 1, 2, and 3. That is a total of 6. Oh, yeah, that's not how numbers work. Oh, no. Plane shift works on you plus 8, I believe.
You plus 8. Okay, so it's 9 total. I thought you said 8 total. My apologies.
Yeah, I believe it's you plus 8.
Hey, you know what? You're the DM. I think that sounds great.
Yep, checking. You and up to 8 willing. Yep, nope, nailed it.
Perfect. No, that's perfect. It's like a little pyramid. It's like the little ones and the bigger ones and then the biggest one. I like that, you know?
It's not a pyramid scheme, it's a reverse funnel.
It's a geo. What do they call it?
Geofront.
What did chat call it? Yeah, geofront. There you go.
All right. Are you ready to transcend the boundaries of cosmic space?
That sounds like an environmental terrorist group. We're the geofront. We're gonna bring
It actually does sound, yeah.
To everybody forcefully.
I'm not ready. Okay, now I'm ready.
Wait, we gotta say goodbye to Rocco. John goes.
I don't know how I understood them.
John, before this conversation, John had spent the last few minutes just digging out all of the elder brain out of Rocco. He wants to make sure he doesn't leave just horrible, rotting elder brain.
Did you get prestidigitation back as a
I did, yeah.
Okay.
And John's just like bloop, 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 just cleaning the inside of Rocco.
Cleaning the brain juices out of Rocco, leaving it lemony fresh.
They're trying to like talk to John about very important rrakkma stuff. He's like, "Yep, absolutely, desert place. It's gonna be great. Lot of Buko de Beppo Mind Flayer, just digging out chunks of elder brain." And when we're finally done, John sits inside the Rocco's cavity and invites Asena, and we're just gonna sit and just have a nice like goodbye ritual to Rocco and say, "Okay, Rocco, we traveled through time and space to find you again. You were harboring a very terrible individual, but I'm sure that wasn't your fault. I'm sure it's not going to be long before we see you, but just know that you are our buddy rock." And John is going to take out the coral rod that he has, and he's going to pop a little bit of that water that forms into a blade out of it, and he's going to just carve his initials into the rock, and he'll hand the coral knife over to Asena to carve her initials in if she wants.
It's a chunk of coral with water flowing out of it like a pressure cutter. Like a lightsaber made out of water, except it's a trident or a knife.
That's a good way to put it.
Will this hurt Rocco?
I mean, it's like one of our tattoos. It'll be, a mark, but it shouldn't be damaging. We're inside of an enormous cavity.
Rocco doesn't feel pain because Rocco is a rock!
Whoa.
Okay.
You know how to write, right? I don't think I've ever seen you do that before. I know you love pens, but
she's gonna draw a picture.
Okay.
What does she draw a picture of?
I'm sorry. This won't hurt Rocco, right? Putting my initials. I'm gonna draw a full-blown picture.
I was just gonna draw like a smiley face.
Yep.
In the middle of her drawing, though, she'll turn to John. You don't actually. Rocco doesn't actually talk back to you, right?
Not usually.
Okay. Just making sure. Because you're talking to it.
I talk to lots of things, Asena.
Okay. And then she'll pat Rocco.
It's alright, Asena. He doesn't get it. It's a rock thing.
I was going to say, you have a pretty...
Did that actually happen?
You may never know.
You have a pretty close kinship to rocks, Asena. You were one yourself, correct?
Yes, I speak rock.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Goodbye, Rocco. John takes back his coral rod from Asena and heads back out to go get the plane shift.
All right. They are all staring at each other in a circle with their hands folded, very monk-like. And they're all, like, normally they sort of float in different directions because it's 3D, 0G space. But right now, as they prepare themselves to enter a material world and languish once again under the harsh mistress of gravity, they orient themselves into a ring with their hands outstretched and holding each other's hands. And they invite you to join the circle.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Ten Kobold takes their hands. Won't you please take a poor sinner's hand?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
Asena, are you good for it?
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom.
Hey, mate.
Yes?
John is going to look down at Ten Kobold when he holds his hand. You did pretty good back there. Thanks for having our back, bud.
He shrugs. Doesn't immediately respond, just sort of glancing at all the weird shit that he's seeing as a consequence of traveling with you. And with your hands united, the eyes of the Zerth Elder glows an astral silver. That same light floats around all of you, shining especially bright around Asena's Dragonfang amulet. And Asena, you have a similar sensation to when you pass through a portal, except instead of it being a direct conduit from one place to another, it's just sort of this vague motion in a very specific direction that pulls you through the sea as if you plunge down beneath it. And Gastone, as your
before, okay, can I make one request?
you have some time. Go for it.
Okay, my request is that can this somehow be timed so that it happens while I'm meeting with Wisdom? Because I just had an idea.
Okay. Okay, I can work with that.
Okay, nice. So in
You can
case
spend
you
an
have a guess,
inspiration.
I would very much like to. I'll give it to him. I'll give you 3. Don't actually make me do it, please. I don't have any left.
All right. So, you find your way via a secret tunnel through the mountains.
Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel.
Who was the one who received the mental message, by the way?
It was Boguk.
Okay, so I really quickly want to ask Boguk,
Mhm.
like, did they happen to give you a timeline on when this might happen?
They can only send 25 words at most.
So what did they use words like soon, later, immediately, anything?
Shortly was the word. that was
Shortly.
used.
Ah, excellent. Well, let's move quickly.
All right. You have arrived via a secret tunnel to the very center of Wisdom's Temple of Knowledge. At the heart of his power, deep within the City of Spires, near the center of the great radar dish-shaped base that is way, way underneath the sand. Through the Warrens, through the Civil War, now carving itself out as one Marruspawn crash turns on another with the arrival of the heretic. You and your forces are arranged outside of a door that is not supposed to be opened. You've taken the secret back path. Your forces are arrayed with you. 3 Marulurks up in front, 2 hulking Marrusalts, Vigilance himself, your friends, Boignus, Boguk, Molly, Domnica, and Samuel. And behind you, but off this immediate map, you've got 2 more big dudes and 3 more lurkers. The door lies straight ahead. As far as you know, you have yet to be detected. What is your plan?
When you say door is not meant to be open, does that mean we couldn't open it without violent means?
It's not designed to be open. It's roll an investigation check if you want to walk up and take a look at it.
I would very much like to do that, yeah.
Also, can the other two see right now?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Good. 12. This is a power door with no power. It is a large, heavy metal power door with no power. It has not been functional for some time.
Is there some kind of console nearby, something that can take power?
There's a console nearby. It has no obvious power ports. The power is supposed to come from within.
I would like to open it and set it up so that Samuel can power it.
Okay. Roll a Tinker's Tools check.
With pleasure.
And remember that the tongues spell that allows you to communicate has worn off.
Yeah, I was definitely going to ask right after that.
An 18, you are able to pry open the display console over here, which doesn't display anything anymore. Find some power routing, loop it back into itself, and expose some wires. Except it's all much more sci-fi than like copper, bundling.
Yeah. It's Bogak who cast the tongue spell, right?
Correct. It lasts for an hour, and it is as powerful as... I think it's as powerful as Ascending Spell. Yes, nice. It is as powerful as Ascending Spell. So one more time today, he can either cast Sending or Tongues.
Tongues, for sure.
You want him to cast it?
I do, yes.
All right, that's his last 3rd level spell. Burned. And he casts it on you.
Mm-hmm. So I'm going to now speak to Samuel and say something like... Wait, does he know his name is Samuel? That's a whole other thing. Wait, do you have a name?
One sec, I have to pull up his... Oh, hey, that's the last thing I searched for.
Nice.
Yes, my name is... The closest analog in your language would be Samuel.
Well, I guess even tongues only go so far. Samuel it is. All right, Samuel, if you please. Could you just touch this little node right over here?
Yes. Samuel walks through the party. Everyone gives him a wide berth, and he grabs onto it. And the door is now powered.
Nice.
Do you wish to open it?
Yes.
Okay. The door swings open. Inside is a corridor that goes left and right, and directly across is another door. Your entire party is at your disposal. How do you want to do this?
What's the door situation like? Same as this one?
No, the door inside is powered.
Oh, cool.
The entire facility inside is powered.
Excellent. I would like Vigilance to open it.
Okay. Vigilance advances, and when the harsh barks orders his troops, first he orders his Marrulurks to sneak in to search the perimeter for hostile threats. Here's a fun thing I did today, because I didn't want to play with my action figures. Gastone. Actually, you know what? Yes, John, what?
Samuel talking right now.
Oh, thank you.
There's no XP for that. Here's a fun thing that I did, because I didn't want to play with my action figures. If any of you shift double click on one of these allied Marrulurks, you should be able to open its character sheet.
Hey, look at that. I love it.
All right.
Shift double click, you say.
Asena, because you're the stealthy one in the party, shift double click on one of these Marrulurks, these little ones up here, and roll a stealth check for me.
Oh.
Directly from their character sheet.
I would love to. It is loading.
All right, if that's gonna be a problem, no worries. I'm happy to let other people do it. I just want to include you. That's all. Not a problem.
I don't know why.
Would you like me to roll a stealth check?
Go ahead and do that for the time being, Matt.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Excellent. And roll a perception check.
Same thing, Marlurk.
Mm-hmm.
I just see a black screen.
Has it opened up and shown you bio and info and like a little character or no?
No,
Oh, try
Like,
try
everything's
closing
black.
it and opening it again.
I just did.
Again.
Okay, I'll do it again.
Again. Again.
All right.
Maybe a 6.
All right. The sneaky little Marlurks slither in. 1 sec.
One of them bumps into the other. Hey, just shut up. And they are too busy bickering to really notice anything, it seems.
Indeed.
Oh my.
All right. Stealthing in, the Marlurk sees multiple powerful Marrusalts on either side, and they also notice that around the edges of this structure, there's some high-tech, glowing, holographically paneled walls and a crawl space. Just small enough between this holographic panel and this structure, just small enough for them to lurk around. Anyone larger than them would have to squeeze their way through. So yeah, it's extremely guarded.
Does Vigilance happen to know the way?
Do you know the way?
Kind of. Vigilance says that Wisdom's high temple should be here. And the teleporter that leads people would normally enter through is here. So you'd need to either sneak around to the left or go straight through the right.
Tongues lets me speak any language, right?
Correct. You can understand and speak any language whatsoever.
So there's the Marruspawn and everything like that. The people who live on this planet have their own language, right?
Correct. Maru.
Okay, I'm gonna make a play here.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell Boigness to tell Vigilance we're just walking straight through.
Okay.
Not a care in the world.
Okay. Deploying all forces. Actually, this Marlurk is going to sneak into the crawl space just to check it out. These two are also stealthed. Vigilance moves in. The whole party rolls up. Where do you want to be in the marching order?
I'll be right in the center. I'd like to be in the center.
Whoop, whoop. There we go. You roll in and elicit an immediate hostile reaction.
How can Marruspawn this tell each other apart?
The same way humans do.
Fair enough.
All right, but they immediately nobody's supposed to go through this door, so the Marrusalts immediately draw their weapons on you. If you do not intervene in some capacity, combat will initiate.
I still have a science thing from last session, right?
Correct.
Excellent. So I would like to use that in some even an inspiration if it's what it's cost for a very, very quick on-the-fly gadget, which would be some kind of voice modulator thing.
Okay.
Partially so my voice can sound extremely loud and commanding, but also so it sounds just a touch inhuman.
Okay.
Nice.
A treasure to voice modulate, that's not out of the question. Your sciencey thing from last time is expunged. You just have a voice modulator.
Nice. I'm cool with that.
Okay. And what is your message to the people of this planet?
I wish I had a voice mod. I don't. So it's just going to end up being as they approach. I'll say something like, you fools, you know not the faces of your own gods. You dare raise weapons against me?
Cool. Roll an intimidation check with advantage. $14. Wisdom has spoken. The gods will not return until the purging is complete. But they don't attack.
Wisdom is a fool, and whose words so you should not take.
Okay. the door in front of you swings open. If I can find it under my pile of frickin' tabs and windows here. The door in front of you swings open, and a Marruspawn is standing in the door, directly next to Vigilance. Inside, you see rows of, are those pews? Like pews in a temple or auditorium seats? And a holographic projection at the front. As this Marruspawn looks out over the lot of you.
Are you the one who claims to speak for the ancients?
I claim nothing. I speak only the truth.
Roll a persuasion check with advantage. 22. The Marruspawn speaks to the rest of them.
Escort them to the high temple, the inner sanctum. I will gather the others.
Growling, the Marruspawn open a path. This one does not budge, but the rest of them open a path for you to enter the inner sanctum. More of them arrive to block off your options. Are you down to move along the path? Also, because we've chosen dynamic entry, let me know when you want the plane shift to arrive. And
Okay.
John and Asena, feel free to suggest when you want the plane shift to arrive as well. All right. They move out of the way, and your forces are able to deploy. Whoop. You can see there's a lot of guards here. This is the inner sanctum. This is the high temple of everything. Also, your Marruspawn, who is sneaking along in this little crawl space, bumps directly into another Marruspawn who is sneaking along in the crawl space. Neither of them detected each other with their stealth rolls.
Oh my gosh.
Love that.
Yo, this is awkward.
All right. Oh, also, you have more forces, so I'm going to just go ahead and deploy them to the map as well. This is why I made all of these shared control, because if a fight breaks out, I don't want it to be me playing 90% of the game and then you guys having 10% of the time.
Mm-hmm.
All right. But as the Marruspawn to open the door walks over and knocks on this door here, and it swings open, and another Marruspawn emerges.
Oh.
A general call goes out. Another door opens. Another Marruspawn emerges.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
This side door opens as you're passing, opening into another temple with a holographic idol. You recognize it as a Lacunian AI, fragmented, only partially active. Another Marruspawn emerges. They are the priests of this temple of ancient knowledge. They make sure to put the big dudes between them and you. Is that everybody?
Me too.
Is that the whole gang? Yeah, that's the whole gang.
Mate, just to clarify, the Marruspawn, each one of them is not itself a leader. There are leaders among them, right?
They're normally leaders.
Oh, interesting.
Normally, each Marruspawn controls their own creche. Occasionally,
That's good to know.
a couple of them will work together, but you've never seen this many just as part of a different cell.
Yeah.
With palpable reverence. Oh, and they're bringing their friends as well. So yeah, there's look at all these dudes. There's just dudes everywhere, and they're moving in to close off the gaps as you approach, making
What
sure.
happens to this Marruspawn, by the way? Do they join up with the rest?
I think they stab each other.
Oh.
Roll. Let's do just a quick stab. John, roll for the bad guy. Asena, roll for the good guy. Asena, just roll 1d20 plus 3. John, do the same.
Oh, don't click the...
You can roll initiative if you want. That's fine.
Oh, no, I don't care about initiative. I was just going to click the scimitar.
Yeah, I was rolling for initiative because
Oh, initiative. Okay.
they have assassinate.
I see.
All right, well, The bad one is slightly faster.
Unfortunate.
But rolls a 10 and misses.
Very fortunate.
You get 2 attacks. Roll a second attack.
No, thank you.
Yes, please.
12. No dice.
Nope, it's a miss. All right. Pods, roll 1d20 plus 5 twice.
You know, it's not about being faster. It's about doing a well-placed strike.
Mm-hmm. All right. They both
which neither of them do.
Have you ever seen a cat run around a corner into another cat and they didn't expect to see each other and they just flail at each other completely pointlessly and then scramble off in opposite directions?
That's what happens here.
That's what happens in the crawl space. They both attack each other furiously, just like, ah! And then they both scramble in opposite directions.
Nice. And then does the Marruspawn rejoin back up with the rest of them?
Yes.
Okay.
As does your screen. So you've got your full force ready to go.
Nice.
As the door before you opens into the high temple of wisdom.
Ooh. Now, wisdom, that's the bad one.
Wisdom's the leader who is the prophet who's been telling everyone that the ancients will return when all mortals are purged from the world.
Yeah, the bad one.
Wisdom is standing in the heart of this chamber directly beneath a massive holographic AI projection inside of a control center. Consoles, high-tech interfaces, chairs, and different control stations are scattered around this entire room. There are 2 more Marrutacts and 2 more Marrusalts in this room. And this entire sphere right here is protected by a force field. A dome, one of those beehive domes, Halo 3 style, rising up over the AI and over wisdom.
So how much of this room's technology do I understand at a glance because I've been like messing with stuff here?
You understand it fairly well. Roll a science check for me. A flat science check.
Because this is basically Lacunian tech, right?
This is Lacunian tech, yes. We're taking the 10 because it was a flat roll.
Right.
Data center.
I would actually like to. Oh, actually, would a 14 be better? I'll burn inspiration because
A 14 would be better.
Okay, I will burn inspiration then.
Okay, this is the AI core of the City of Spires.
Mm-hmm.
This is the central control system, the interface for the supercomputer that was in charge of governing the entire cities and all of its subroutines and all of its lesser AI. This is a system.
How functional does it look?
How what?
How functional does it look? Everything look?
Well, this room is relatively functional, but most of the city is cut off from each other and it's exploded and fallen apart.
Mm-hmm.
This reminds you of Exarch. It reminds you of when you spoke with Exarch, but this is not a full-fledged, fully functional AI. This is the last remnant of all that remains. But this is probably the most functional piece of technology you've seen since arriving in the City of Spires. So there is an artificial intelligence here. Wisdom does seem to be able to communicate with it.
Okay. I'm just going to sit on that for now.
Okay. Wisdom, who is wearing metallic steel-colored robes, and not the standard twisting DNA staff you've seen everyone else wielding, but a metal rod. Roll another science check for me.
Science. There it is.
And 1 second.
Okay.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal.
Okay. It's a metallic staff with a hollow loop at the end, and the inner edges of that hollow loop are bleeding darkness.
Ooh.
Like they're absorbing light in the area. Everywhere within 10 feet of wisdom, the light is darkened, as if this spherical shadow hovers over him, which is in stark contrast to the holographic projection directly behind him.
So what is this? Do I have any idea like what this staff is? Is this part of all of this stuff? Does it look different?
This is tech. This is Lacunian technology.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like what the rest of them wield. You know that the Marrowtax are capable of wielding magic. This is a piece of technology. And it is an energy absorption unit of some kind. It's absorbing light. It can probably absorb heat as well. And this is its passive mode.
Mm-hmm. Wonder what it would be good for. Is it like, does it have a way to emit? Does it look like it has a way to emit light also?
You got a 19? No, but it looks like its field right now that absorbs light and absorbs heat is in passive mode. It could be set to active mode, in which case it could cause cold damage or completely absorb all light in the area. It's a weapon.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Wisdom observes as you enter the inner sanctum. You are the one they have spoken of.
I am.
Your words will exceed the capacity of the others. I would speak with you in private.
You can speak to me right here because it's not. Look, it takes like a deep breath. I don't think you understand the depth of which you're involved in these things. And to this point, I would not even bother directly interacting with your kind, but I have grown tired of your games that I've decided to abandon this propriety. So why don't we have our conversation right here and now so you can accept the fact that your so-called gods have returned?
Wisdom considers your words for a moment. And rolls an insight check.
Almost
23. Very well. I have deduced that your planet of origin is not Lacunius. I have deduced that your mastery of the agent's technology is partial. I am interested in hearing your story. I would prefer to do so in private before I command my forces to attack. If you so wish, select some advisors who are aware of your charade.
It's interesting that you talk about partial mastery when all of these facilities are working at a fraction of what they're capable of. I will say it once and I will not say it again. Here is fine. If you require further demonstration, you need only say the word. However, such a demonstration comes at a cost. I mean it when I say my patience is waning because there's so much to be done. You and your people are hindering.
What precisely?
Is that an invitation?
Are we hindering?
The repair of these facilities, for one thing.
How have we become a hindrance?
You realize this is the central hub of this entire system. Don't
Yes, I am
So-
aware.
So you being very difficult in letting people in here, how does that not strike you as a hindrance when my whole purpose for coming back is trying to put everything back together?
You have inadequately communicated your purpose up to this point. Had you been more forthcoming, I assure you, you would have received additional compliance. You could be exceptionally useful. If you are who you claim to be, are you aware of what the Lacunians sought to uncover here? The true purpose of their research.
Do you?
Yes.
Convenient, isn't it?
It is
You
not
tell people-
convenient. I have been in communication with the artificial intelligence adjudicator of this facility.
This thing barely looks like it's functioning. How could you be communicating with it?
With great effort. I am aware of its goals. I have made the study of the Lacunians and their objectives my entire directive throughout my life. I alone, by wielding the superstitions of the Marruspawn, can deliver them from their superstitions.
So you admit the superstitions are a tool.
And you know that you are no god.
I have some news for you. The Lacunians weren't gods either.
I am aware. Why else would they have built this prison?
Then what seems to be the problem? I'm no god. The Lacunians are no gods.
You have made it clear you do not understand the depth of their research, but perhaps you may still be of use.
Sorry, just to clarify.
Uh-huh.
You got all this information from not with you, with what's his name? Wisdom.
Inverse, yes.
Yes. So just to clarify, you're telling me all this supposed information, I should say, came from this AI.
I have studied the Lacunians and their artifacts in my travels across this world. I know their true purpose on this world.
And it's it's the death of mortals.
No, that is a means to an end.
All right, I know enough. Porting now sounds good.
All right, set the scene for me, friendos. Also, yeah, set the scene for me.
So, first of all, Giorno's theme plays. Da, 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 da. It looks like the only space we have would be intersecting between the Marruspawn wisdom and the rest of the party. So I'm assuming probably right around here somewhere. There is a portal that opens up. The Githzerai, they're these very cool space monks. So I kind of assume that there is this building fog that just appears above and below that chamber, on the floor and on the ceiling. And in between the fog, there's a cylinder of light that appears. It's very blinding and blue. And then in a flash, the cylinder evaporates along with the fog. And then standing there with this little imprint etched into the ground temporarily before it fades is John, Asena, Tenkoble, and the rest of the Githzerai monks that just lightning bolt their way into existence here.
Gastone, do you
We're
want to
all
roll?
crouched down on our knees, fully naked. We get up and just
Dun, 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 dun.
I need your clothes, your boots, and your epic mouth.
What are you talking about? Gastone, do you want to call the attack and roll for initiative? What's your play here?
Are they here?
Yeah, they've appeared. They appear before you in a shimmering pile of silver light.
That's really good timing, guys. I really expected this conversation to go a little easier, but like real quick, what are we thinking here? Kill them, capture
Is this
them.
in game? Or
I'm
is this out of
asking John Carmichael and Asena.
character? John looks around. Here's Gastone.
He has no
talking.
idea what's going on.
Oh, quick TLDR, John. Marruspawn, vigilance, cool. Wisdom, bad, but has information. Pretty sure I can take it from this AI if we just control the room. Thoughts?
I had planned to sow dissent across the entirety of the Marruspawn civilization before coming to this point.
Yeah,
But if we wanna cut the head
but
off
you
the
were
snake-
gone. You guys were gone for a while. I got bored. Started working on things.
Understandable. Have a nice day. John takes out his gun and shoots Wisdom.
Roll for initiative.
John's also not having a good day and is very bored and wants to just get on with it. John's also pretty hurt though. John's practically bloodied. He's not in a good way.
Who didn't click on their character sheet?
I did it. I'm
Who
sorry.
didn't click on their token?
It was me.
Oh Lord! All right, everybody, get in here. This is gonna take a while. Oh my God!
Natural 20! I totally do pull out my gun and shoot him. Oh, that's great. Unfortunately, I'm
God.
out of good juice.
I'm gonna play combat theme 1 for now because that was awesome. But if things get intense, I'm switching to list 2. All right, did I get wisdom in there? Yeah, I got wisdom in there. I got those people. I need the Almighty Zerth, who doesn't have any specials to this. All right. I need the elite Gith Yankees. Oh, they're the Zerths. Okay, yeah, there's a couple different ranks here. Don't worry about it. Okay, I need the bad Marrusalts. I need the good Marrusalts.
Oh my gosh. Hey, mate, there's a lot of people who can see me right now.
Uh-huh.
I got this really cool new feature by, binding my soul to the draconic god of,
Stuff.
John's gonna turn on his frightful presence.
On your turn after I'm done rolling
Yeah.
a
No,
million initiatives.
I'm just letting you know. I just see a lot of people, and I'm very excited to use new features.
Okay. The bad Maru
Just to
lurks.
clarify for those at home, I said bind my soul, not sell my soul, John. Barter the
Shut
soul.
up. This is completely different.
It's very
Def-
different. Very different.
Definitely want a story time later.
Woga Cairn Melter. And again, I've shared out control of all these characters with the whole party because I'm not.
Good.
This
I
is not a.
appreciate
This is not a cutscene.
Big preach.
I thought you were gonna say that line from The Incredibles. I'm not strong enough.
I'm not strong enough. Okay, is that everyone? I think. Oh no, I don't have Mr. Tenkobel Bizbus.
Yay.
And now the funky tune.
The funky.
All right, I think I have everybody, but if I miss someone, we'll roll them in later. John Carmichael, you just teleported in. You're at above half health. There's a Halo 3 shield directly in front of you.
Nice.
This entire area of this bubble right here, this is all a Halo 3 shield.
Does that appear to be incrossable?
You could use a bonus action to do a science check, or you could poke it.
Well, first of all, this is bonus action. It is John's turn, right?
It's your turn.
John's gonna turn on his frightful presence.
All right, what does that do?
Single creature. Well, here, let me just click it for you. Every single creature of my choice, so all the baddies, with 120 feet of John that can either see or hear him, have to make a wisdom saving throw against fear. So have a lot of fun with that.
Okay. You know what? How about I just do that on their turns instead of taking
Sounds
forever
good.
now? Yeah.
No problem, but that'll
Okay.
be a thing. And then John is gonna pull out Krontaka, and he's gonna use the end of the gun to just tap on the shield. Does it go through, or
Nope.
does it?
It is a physical shield. If you spend a point of inspiration, I will let you just shove it through and shoot him because that's really cool.
Can I Can I shove myself through
For 2 inspiration.
for 2 inspiration?
Mhm.
Okay.
You did get one from Chad, Matt.
Oh, that's true. Hey, question by the way.
Uh-huh.
Laura still has the
Kimsabin key.
Kizabin/Carmichael key, right?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, because that would be perfect to get through this.
Right? But you do have a Boignus Kimsabin.
That's true. John looks over at Boignus. Hey, I'm gonna need you to get everyone through this at some point. But I'm impatient. And John drops 2 inspiration and just drawing on the edges of his magic that he used to have, but he's able to just barely access by having gotten the blessing of Tiamat. He's going to summon all of his magical potential in order to force his way through the force fields and be face to face with the Marruspawn leader. Hey, sorry, man. We're here to cut the head off the snake, and I had planned to kind of weaken you beforehand and let you be in charge for a little while longer, but I think now you got to die.
Roll
And
it.
John is going to. Hey, by the way, how much inspiration to get a charge of Krantaka back?
1 to 1.
Beautiful. I drop an inspiration. I want to charge a Krantaka.
Okay.
And I'm going to use it. John activates the warp spasm, goes into that contorting rage, holds his gun out, and takes a shot at the Marruspawn leader. So that is going to be advantage. And whabam. Shot first.
Ow!
33. That's an assuming hit. Can you please, for me, make a wisdom saving throw?
Yes. Dude, watch Wisdom blow the Wisdom saving throw.
That would be nice.
21.
No! Unfortunate for me. I'm just going to drop that so we can reference that when we need it. That's a long
Lord.
bit of
Oh
text.
my god. We need to separate each of these out. Okay, he's not a fear of feigned. A fear of feigned.
Oh, by the way, have him roll a fear check. Another wisdom saving throw.
Right. This is against fear. 18.
He is not afraid.
Mm-hmm.
So he is not afraid. He doesn't take the extra damage, so he takes the 16 piercing damage, not the 17 psychic damage. Unfortunate. And he's not a fiend or a fae, right?
Correct.
Very good. Understandable. Oh, that's right. I have that. Okay, well, I'll use that next time. And John is going to...
Fuck you, Hellish Rebuke.
With what? I didn't hit him.
Yeah, you hit him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Never mind.
Hellish
I didn't hit him
Rebuke,
with
my guy.
Hey, go for it. Hit me with it.
Okay. Hellish Rebuke. And he's spending a lore die to increase that to a level 2 spell. A gout of crimson fire erupts towards you, John Carmichael. Roll a dexterity saving throw.
John sees it's fire damage, right?
Yes, it's fire damage.
John chooses not to dodge it.
Okay. Why?
That's for me to know and for you to find out. Go ahead and roll your damage, friendo.
I just did 17.
Okay, so John's going to use his reaction to gain immunity to fire damage.
Is that a warlock feature?
No, that is from his absorbing tattoo. He activates his absorbing tattoo, which normally gives him resistance to fire damage, and he'll instead be immune to it.
Okay.
And he regains a number of hit points that he would take. So he's going to regain 17 hit points instead.
What the hell?
John gets to use his toys. John gets to use his toys.
All right, put a clock on your bad self. And I'm putting a clock on myself. That was your shot. Are you double tapping?
Actually, John is going to be doing something else instead.
What?
That was he was using his bonus that he gets. The bonus action, not a bonus action, but the extra action he gets to do the attack.
Oh, for the
And
warp
with his-
spasm.
And with his normal...
You can double tap as part of a normal attack.
Oh, you're right. Okay, then yes, I will double tap.
Okay, roll disadvantage.
He gets advantage on his shots, so it should just be normal, right?
Yep. Why do you get advantage on your shots? Warp spasm?
Warp spasm, yeah.
Yep. A flat attack. Roll flat attack.
Flat attack, Krantaka. Did it go through? I don't know if it's not there.
Yeah, it went through.
Gucci. All right, please, another wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Wisdom save.
Oh,
20 total.
Succeeded. Alrighty, so 16 more piercing damage. And John is going to, before the round is over, use the last of his warlock spells in order to drop a globe of darkness over him and the Marruspawn. Although he walks up right in front of him before he does it. Which spot is the Marruspawn actually in?
Now that he's not being like ominous and stuff, I'm going to put him right there.
Okay, perfect. John's going to throw himself right over here, and he's going to drop the globe of darkness. So if you wouldn't mind dropping a 20-foot globe of
Is it
darkness.
20 foot? Because the spell darkness is 15 foot.
Is it 15? Never mind. Let me see. You're right, 15-foot radius.
Okay.
I thought it was a cube. It's a radius. You're right.
Is that going to be it for John's turn?
Yep, that's going to be it for John's turn.
Okay.
He's done everything he can.
Let me just... Wow, there's a lot of things in here with the word 15 in them. 3 assets. Chaotic Conjuration. Subscription set. Chaotic Conjuration.
As John summons the globe of darkness, he whispers in Draconic. And there's this building, oh, there we go. Yeah, there's this rising current of energy as he fills the entire space with a globe of darkness. And I don't know if this thing can speak Draconic, but he, in this harsh tone, this roaring hiss, "You may be blinded, Marruspawn, but I can see you perfectly. You're fucking dead."
All right. The Githzerai Enlightened. I don't think I made controllable versions of these guys for you. I apologize. Let's see here. He is going to... Since he's out here, he's just going to run over and smack this... Let's see, how far can he go? You gonna go that far? Yeah, he'll go that far. He's gonna run over here. 15 feet. You can't. Oh yeah, he's gonna run over here, and he is going to deliver a temporal strike. He charges up all of his chi, and he does a jutsu strike against the Maru Salt. Pods, roll 1d20 plus 8, please.
Okay. $28.
Oh Lord.
Okay. This old dude just like walks forward, charges up, and does like the 1-inch death punch to him with a glowing strike, and sends him forward in time.
What?
And does double damage. Asena.
Huh?
Asena.
Oh, it's the thing that you do!
Please roll. This is going to be a little complicated. Let's see if I can simplify it at all. Do they have resistance to any of this damage? They do not. Great. Please roll. No, there's no way to do this. 4d8 plus 4.
Wait, can you just take the average for all the hits for the non-player characters just to make it easy on everything?
Not this time.
Okay.
48 plus 4?
Mm-hmm. 20 points
Nice.
of bludgeoning damage. Now roll 16d12.
Oh my
Alright.
gosh!
Say it again, Gnomes. How many?
16d12.
Just making sure.
What?
What the fuck?
13. Critical hit straight to the brain. His fingers glow. He sticks his through, like phasing through his head into his brain, and the Marruspawn just and disappears.
Oh my
Who is
gosh!
This is the old man. When
Oh,
John
okay.
teleported in, he teleported in with this old man and a bunch of these monks who you've never seen before, total
Slightly
strangers.
Younger old men.
And after hobbling forward and just dimension brain blasting this man into the negative zone, he hobbles back.
So are they like tonberries? Is that what we have here?
What's tonberries?
From Final
No, they're not
Fantasy VII?
tonberries. No.
Those little
They're like
green
space
things
monks.
with hoods that one stab you and you're just dead, but they move extremely slowly.
They're like normally they're very, very lithe and fast and very wise, but this one is so old that they're not quite there. Imagine the old kung fu master that like they can be spry, but only in like Master Roshi, only in short spurts.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, these are like wizened space monks.
Jesus.
Okay,
Yeah, kind of.
that was their master. This is the guy who plane shifted. He can travel between worlds without a portal. That's the scale we're talking about. Okay, I have 3 of these dudes, so I'm going to let each of you make two of their make their attacks. This one's gonna run for. Actually, he's gonna run. This Marruspawn hasn't taken his turn yet, and they're used to fighting mind flayers. So you know what they're gonna do?
Fight the casters, right?
They're gonna go right for the casters and flank their asses.
Yes.
Okay, Gastone, you're gonna roll 2 attacks at 1d20 plus 4, and you have advantage on these. You know what? Hold on. I'm just gonna simplify this.
Can you just make their sheets available to us?
Yeah,
as well?
I'm doing that.
That's a good call.
Okay, shift double click on this guy right here.
Uh-huh.
You're gonna have access to his character sheet.
And then what am I doing here? Multi-attack?
Turn on advantage and then click on unarmed strike. You're gonna do 2 unarmed strike attacks. Okay, a 19 is a hit for 12, and roll your second attack, also with advantage.
Unarmed strike.
Man, these guys rock.
Okay, another 15. All right, John, you get the other guy who's also flanking that caster.
I thought I turned on advantage. My fault. My apologies.
That's fine. Roll again, because that attack would be a miss. That's also a miss.
And then a 14.
And that's a hit for 19 points of damage. So they
Nice.
run up and they just start beating the crap out of these guys. Pods, go ahead and shift double click on this dude over here. Because in the absence,
The big
he doesn't
one,
want. What was that?
the green one.
No, this dude right here.
That one.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
him.
point at him. Yeah.
Don't turn on advantage, and he's just gonna go toe to toe with this guy because he doesn't want to run past and get flanked himself.
Good call.
So he
Good
has
call.
unarmed strike. You're just gonna roll it twice.
Okay. Ooh, that looks weird.
I love that battle jazz. That's nice.
The first attack is a miss because these guys are heavily armored, but the second attack is a hit for 12 points of damage. They deal psychic and bludgeoning damage when they attack. That is it for the monks. Now it is time for the enemy Marruspawn. Seeing his master in danger, this guy roars and he attempts to slaughter the Githzerai monk in his path. He makes 3 melee attacks with advantage. Chop!
Ooh. Ow.
19 damage. Thwack! He can cast shield as a reaction. That would
They only
not
have
save
a
him from a
14.
25.
Yeah, no.
It's a 19. Yes?
I have like the quickest of questions.
Fire away.
I can't help but notice that looking at the turn order, none of Vigilance or any of the crew are involved, which is kind of understandable given what's going on. But I just love to know, like, what's the story with them right now? Are
They're
they
going to go on the same
cowering? Are
turns
they
as the bad
shocked?
guys, right?
Oh, I
Are
didn't
they turning
roll.
against us?
Oh, so your allies should be in the roll. I didn't roll Vigilance himself in.
Sure.
me
Oh,
roll
okay,
him in.
okay. So they're
Yeah.
with us. Gotcha.
Yeah, they're. I have separate entries for the allied Marruspawn
Oh,
and
okay.
Marrulurks and stuff, and you
Okay,
guys have
fair.
control of them. So when we get to them, stuff will happen.
Oh, I see. Allied Marrulurk. Aha.
Yeah. I mostly thought this through. Mostly.
No,
Love
you
it.
did great. You did great. But you were correct on the vigilance bit. Good job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So with a critical hit, he bisects the Githzerai monk, slaughtering him.
No!
Then steps forward with his third attack to strike at the remaining. Oh no, he's going to move around and counterflank him because he can.
No.
With his third
no.
attack.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, these guys hit hard.
And these are the little monks. Oh, little monks, no.
And this big dude over here is going to attack the little monk that was fighting on behalf of Pods. He does not have advantage as he makes 3 attacks with his enormous
Okay, that's a
Holy
miss.
shit.
slash.
Ooh,
Slash.
natural one. That's
As a
miss.
natural 1, he loses his third attack. But he's going to use his bonus action to activate his Marruspawn Howl. An unearthly.
Hey, wait a minute. Wait, mate. These guys should all be feared. Doing jack all. Put that roll for fear.
Correct!
Yeah, screw you. They can't even move.
Maybe. That remains to be
Maybe.
seen.
All right, back to the top.
Wow.
This is why you don't wait until their turn when it happens now.
All right, wisdom save. A 4. What's the effect of the fear?
The fear effect is.
Is it just frightened or does it have a kicker?
Let me see if there's a kicker. No, they're just frightened.
Okay. So they can't voluntarily move towards you and their attacks have disadvantage. So this guy is no longer dead and we're redoing it. Regular attack. Miss. A miss. A miss. Regular attack.
Yay.
Hit, but he casts shield as a reaction. Third attack. Yeah, that still hits. 19 points of slashing damage, but he's alive.
Yay. Oh, thank goodness.
All right, and then this guy's turn went basically the same way, but he is going to do his terrifying howl. Everyone within 30 feet must save DC 13 Wisdom or become frightened for 1 round, unless you are one of them. And this has a kicker. So, it does go through the shield. All right, John, roll a saving throw.
Copy that.
Wisdom save against fear.
Wisdom save against fear. Let's see. Hopefully it's good. Would a 12 be good?
12.
Hold on. Wait. Hold on. I'm using a deduction dice. Give me a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
Roll 18. You got 18 when you rolled 18.
A 14.
A 14 saves.
Alrighty. Very good.
All right. Asena, roll a wisdom saving throw against fear.
Okay.
Ooh.
You're afraid.
No!
Unless you have any spice you can throw on this.
I have inspiration spice.
You could throw that
Good.
type of spice on it if you wanted.
That's a
Okay.
good one.
I don't have a card that does anything, huh? No.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Okay, yeah, you're good.
I'm not feared.
Indeed.
Yay.
Now, this only has a range of 30 feet, so it doesn't hit the other side of the room. Matt, make sure it would actually hit you in the first place.
It's this one right here, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 30 feet, you said.
Yeah.
Yep, that got me.
Okay. The monks shall know no fear, and they shall be my space marines. These guys are immune. These guys are immune. The old man on the mountain is immune. Boignus, Kimsbin, and Boguk both have to roll saves. Boignus! Does he have any specials against this? He does not. And wisdom is not his strong point. But he still made it. And Boguk, wisdom is his strong point. He makes it. All right. There are some more Marruspawn. They're going to close in and just do all sorts of choppy. So this is the action figures portion of tonight's entertainment. Please stand by while I quickly cut through this. Chop. Hit. Chop. Miss. Chop. These guys are the size of ogres as they roar and just like start slamming into each other with enormous swords. And on the other side, more chop. Hit. Miss. They're basically pincering the sides of your formation, trying to break through to the squishy innards within.
And are they rolling for fear?
They should roll for fear, yes. Is there an AoE on that?
120 feet.
Understandable. Have a nice day. Yeah, they both failed. So I'm going to give this guy some of his health back and just assume one of those would have missed. And they're both feared. Oh no! Oh no! And down at the bottom of your formation, I'm just going to roll these 2 fear saves right off the bat. Oh, they have advantage on saves versus being frightened. Well, that would have been nice to know earlier. Cool. So one of them saves, one of them fails. We're just going to call it that and move on with our lives.
Copy that.
And then this one is going to make his attacks with disadvantage because he's afraid. Chop. And they're just, again, attacking your big dudes first.
Yeah.
Hit. Hit. No, miss. They have an 18 AC. All right, so this guy takes 34.
Ouch.
Basically, you guys are surrounded on all sides, but you also have access to their leader.
Yeah.
So it's a very weird tactical situation.
Gastone brought us to the head of the snake and we're poking its eye.
Mm-hmm. All right, minus 18 and minus 19. That is it for the enemy Maru assaults because the rest of them can't really get into effectively fight. But it is now Samuel's turn. Gastone, Samuel's character sheet should be unlocked.
Ooh.
Shift double click.
Hold on.
Shift click. There we go.
Yeah, I just fixed it.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, take a look at what he can do.
Attack hits. Oh, that's a lot. Ooh, that is also a lot.
Notice that his
Oh, teleport.
he does have a teleport, but it takes
Yeah.
his action to do it.
Ah, I see. Magic resistance is advantage on saving throws against spells or other. Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Touching is bad.
Touching
Regains 10 points every turn. Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Resist. Okay, he's just resistant to everything.
Pretty
He's
close.
immune to almost everything else.
Yeah, he's a dude made of star plasma.
True. Fair point.
Basically, he can either use his plasma blast, which is a line attack, or he can just touch somebody. Or if they're stunned, he can weld their face.
Yeah, welding touch sounds really good. So
But that
I'm just
only
gonna
works
go-
if they're stunned or an object.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he has to. It's a combo. You stun them in one round, and then you weld their face in the next round, or
Lovely.
you use his line attack, which would be a little difficult to use at the moment, just given the logistics.
So
Next up,
how would he stun people with the?
when he touches somebody, they have to roll save or be stunned.
Ah.
So his
I like
basic
that.
poke attack has a chance. All right, so who do you want him to move up and attempt to stun?
Let's see. Where's Samuel? He's right there. I would like him. Actually, wait. Let me double check his movement. What are we looking
Ten
at
Kobold
here?
Bizbus is up next. Matt, I'd like you to run 10 Kobold
30.
Bizbus for this. So go ahead and take a look at his character sheet and figure out a tactic.
Copy that. Pulling up 10 Kobold Bizbuzz.
All right. I would like Samuel to move.
There's also an open door here and a closed door here.
Oh, I see. So then I would just like to. I'll go through here to come out here.
Okay.
And I would like to touch the one closest to him.
All right, click on that touch attack.
Hey, mate, I don't have access to 10 Kobold, just FYI.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Touch.
Fixed.
Thank you.
A 19 is a hit. So you just walk up and touch that dude and start melting him with your star person body for 14 damage. And the Marruspawn has to roll a con save. Now this is a big tough dude, so he's probably gonna make it. He made it. He is not stunned. And that is it for Samuel, I believe.
I think so as well. I don't see any bonus action stuff.
All right, it is 10 Kobold Bizbus's turn. Pods, if you'd like, you can take Molly Lyclan's turn. Molly is right here. If you shift to double click, you should have access to her character sheet. If not, either I or Matt will do it. Because after that,
do it.
what was that?
I could do it.
Cool. Take a look at her character sheet and figure out what you want to do. Because after 10 Kobold, Molly, then is Gastone. All right, 10 Kobold Bizbus, you're up. You just shifted in from the astral plane and you are scared. And because you are scared, I think this buildup was for nothing because this has a kicker. While frightened, you must use your movement and action to run away from the Maru assault.
Oh, he actually is scared right now? Oh,
Yeah,
crap. Okay.
yeah, this has a kicker on it.
Never mind then. Well, I guess just send him where you're going to send him, mate.
All right. 10 Kobold's going to use his movement to go here. And then his action to dash to go here.
Oh, he can go in the room. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Gucci.
And vision activated. Boop. And does he have cunning action? I forget.
I don't.
Because he's not actually a rogue. He's a custom class. Yep.
I'll let you know if he does, but I don't see it.
All right, cool. His turn is over. Molly Lyclan. All right, Pods. Molly is the sniper of the team. What do you want her to do? She doesn't have to snipe. She has other abilities as well.
I had so much time to look at this. I'm gonna click on something.
Okay.
I don't know. I should find a target. Okay.
Let me run you through her style. As a bonus action, she can pick one target and use flashy fighting against them. So the next time she hits them, she can either slow them, disarm them, or give herself more advantage. So if you look at flashy fighting here, it's her bonus action. She picks one target and she gets some special stuff against them.
Okay.
And she has a sword and a pistol at short range, and she can attack with all of them. So she's really good at like running up to just one person and being like, "Nyaha!" or sniping at a distance. Who do you want her to fight?
Whoever's right below her.
All right, those are big friendly dudes who are blocking the way at the moment.
Oh. Is
The
that
green
why they're
one-
green?
Yeah, greens are friendly. Green is friendly.
Oh. Well, where are the bad guys? There's no one by her.
There's this dude all the way up here. What's her move speed?
Should be 30, 35.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's 30. She could duck through this door here because there are more bad guys on the way, but they are large and they do a lot of damage.
Yeah, that looks scary.
Mm-hmm.
And she's scared. She's not scared, but
She could shoot. There's 4 spellcasters down here. She could use her rifle to try to shoot through all these allies. She is a very precise shot.
are you sure they won't get hurt?
If you roll natural 1, yes, it'll happen. If you don't, you'll be fine.
Okay. She'll aim down sights and
Cool.
try
Then
to get the people.
roll with your flintlock rifle,
Rifle, probably.
and you can use flashy fighting on this. Cool. So add an additional d6, 1d6 damage.
Okay.
Nice.
That went well. Okay,
All right.
cool.
And then either where'd she go? There she is. That one she just hit. Either can't move, drops his staff, or Molly gets advantage on her next shot against him. What does she want?
Drops his staff.
All right. He has to roll a save or drop his staff. All right. She shoots him right in the hand. And he drops his staff. He is now disarmed. And very grumpy about it. All right. Gastone Tosto, it is your turn, my friend. What do you want to do?
I would like to load my gun with the tentacle Geodo killing bullet that John gave me before he lost his powers.
Yes.
I've been sitting on that one for a while now.
Okay, who's getting it?
That's a great question. See, is Wisdom already dead?
You
John has
can't
been
see
dealing with him.
crap in there because John just summoned the darkness of the very Stygian pits of hell and filled, like, it literally completely exactly feels the force field. The force field has a diameter, a radius of 20 feet. The darkness is just like a sphere of darkness inside it. He just went inside and turned off the lights.
So real quick, this is an ally that I'm pointing to.
That is a
right?
friendly, yes.
Also a friendly.
Also a friendly.
But baddie and a baddie, yes?
Do it again? Yes. Those
Baddie and a baddie.
correct.
Excellent.
Friend,
There's also a
hostile,
group of
hostile.
baddies right down here in a nice little clump.
Yeah, gigantic pile of
wait a minute.
spellcasters way down here.
Yeah.
You're actually a genius. New plan. I'm
Matt,
just
shut
gonna
up.
No, Gastone's actually a genius. He would see that and go, "Oh yeah."
True, you're actually right
Beautiful.
though.
So remember, Gastone, you can't end your turn in an allied square.
That's okay. That's fine. Oops, that's the wrong ally. Nope. There we go.
Whoopsie.
And that ally does take up all
5,
those
10,
squares, so you'll need to move somewhere else when you're done.
No problem. I
He's
have
just sitting
enough
on
to
his
move back to
shoulders,
my
you know?
spot. True.
Give me a lift.
Buddy boost. Asena, you're up next.
I don't remember if I have like where's my character sheet? Let's see. Gastone, here we go. It's called Evard's Black Tentacles, no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent. So how do I do this when it's a bullet? Do I still roll the shot?
Yes, you still roll the shot because you damage people with bullets.
You know what? You're onto something there, gnomes.
It's a 20-foot square. All right.
So then I'm gonna aim for what? If it's 20 feet. Oh, okay, so
If you shoot the guy in
yeah,
the back,
I could
it'll
literally
go-
shoot any one of these, and I think it would be good. No.
Mm-hmm. You can either. So here's what's going to happen when you shoot. You can either shoot right behind them just to get the bullet to activate, and then it's going to hit whatever the square is.
Yeah.
But if you shoot this guy, then he's going to be the source, and then you'll need to see where your 20-foot square is. So, mate, do you have the square that you can show? Guess
I am processing the square as we speak.
You're probably going to want to shoot one of these two because then if it's a 20-foot square, it'll be able to branch out, probably something like this.
Oh,
That's
also,
probably what you're looking at.
I found a better darkness.
Oh, very good.
Yes.
Ooh, I love it.
One of these in here is literally called Edgelord Lightning.
That's
Edgelord.
amazing.
And you know what? I'm going to put a better force field over the darkness. So
Yeah, there
There.
we go. Oh, that's sick. I like that.
there we go. There. That's what we're doing up here, chat. Okay,
Love
let's
it.
see. I could have sworn I had some... whatever.
To me.
Draw a 8x8 square with the drawing tools while I look.
I got you.
He... Huh.
Wait, it's a 4x4, right? Not an 8x8.
Yeah, it's 4x4.
Ah. So that, and it would be starting from the center, so I could just shoot this
Yeah,
guy.
as long as you shoot that guy who just got shot by the little... Again, Molly shot him with a freaking flintlock with a musket ball, you know?
God, that's so hot.
And now Gastone's like, hold on. Let me... What gun are you using to deliver this, by the way?
Okay. That's a good question. Let's say, can I do like a thing where I'm like on this what are these ones called again?
Marruspawn. As in,
I'm,
you're
like,
being assaulted.
Nice. So could I like do it where I've mounted my sniper on the Marruspawn's head,
Ooh.
and then I'm just like the cat sniping from a tree?
I got Gastone is like, hey, a sniper rifle. That's a great idea.
Are we cool with that, DM?
Yeah, I'm cool with that. Fire
Lovely.
your sniper rifle.
Dude, F that Mar attack in particular.
True though.
Before you frag this guy, I'm going to let you know that his name is Council.
Ooh, council about to get fragged.
The council's about to be disbanded.
The council.
That was good.
It is I who will decide the council's fate.
True.
This is council like a counselor, right?
As in wise counsel, as in good
Yeah.
advice.
Mhm.
Okay, well, 13 is a hit because he's a squishy mage, so he takes 11 points of piercing damage. And aside from the Everard's Black Tentacles, is there anything else on this?
No.
Okay. All right, for the duration, that area is difficult terrain.
Oh, you did it. Oh, nice. Great job.
Yeah, you do that on when they start their turns there or when they enter it.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so on their turn, so not just yet. All right, so you're locked in there real good. Asena, it is your turn.
Oh, also I have to
Yes.
move back, right?
Yeah, you can't end your turn there. So make sure you gave yourself enough movement.
Yep, I did.
What would you like to do, Asena?
Am I going to die by going by the one by John?
So the one by John is inside total darkness. Can you see in the dark? Actually, not even
Yeah.
dark vision. It's magic darkness.
Oh, I can't see in magic darkness.
There's
right?
also correct, and there's a force field that John like forced his way through. Oh wait, you do have that new power.
Yeah, she's kind of a force anomaly.
You do have that new power. Have you used that new power yet?
No.
Okay. So the way it works is You teleport away, and everybody who is near you when you teleport takes damage and has to save or get knocked over. So it doesn't. It's good for leaving
Maybe
enemies.
I wouldn't want to do that.
It's not good for leaving allies.
And it's
Yeah.
also some of the monks over here that are wrecking this Maru guy.
Mm-hmm.
Fine, John, if you think you're safe.
I didn't think you were
Yeah.
gonna follow me. I thought I would go in there and do a cool, like, hey, you're in my world now. I'm not stuck in here with you. You're stuck in here with me, kind of a thing.
You said you were hurt. You have just as
Well,
much hit
yeah,
points
but it
as
was I was just making it look like I was hurt, so he would try and zap me, and so I could heal.
me.
It was just Matt
Okay.
complaining. You know how it is.
Yeah.
Understandable. Have a nice day. All right. Asena
Wait,
runs
I-
over. Now, you are feared right now, so your attacks have disadvantage.
I thought I didn't get feared.
Yeah.
Right.
you-
I
you
left the
stayed.
mark on you, but you're not afraid. You doesn't afraid of anything. Now, you don't have advantage on these attacks because you don't have a friend flanking with you.
Anything.
But you can just
There's a
roll.
need
These
advantage.
these ones aren't friends.
They are friends, but there's nobody on the other side of him. You need to have somebody else on the other side of opposite side in order to get flanking, and you're out of friends
Oh.
basically.
Dang it.
Also, if you run past this big dude, he will slice at you,
So complicated.
but he has disadvantage, so it's your call.
You know what? I'm just gonna fight the big dude.
Okay, I'm just gonna fight the big dude.
Yeah.
Now that one you can flank.
Wait, isn't there a wall there?
You could stand literally
Over.
right here in this square with the force
Yeah.
field. It's not all the way blocking it, and that would give you flanking with this guy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Quick maths. Do you want
How
to go
can I
for it?
manipulate this to my
Maximum advantage.
Advantage.
All right, your attacks now have advantage. You are welcome to beat the crap out of him. He is uninjured.
Yeah.
For now.
Okay. Do I get sneak attack?
Yes, you do get
Yes.
sneak attack because you have an ally in the area.
Okay. I'm gonna punch him.
Roll a punch with advantage and sneak attack.
Okay. Boom.
Woo!
Pow!
Launch.
I do
Okay.
another one.
Yeah, 13 damage. Pow.
And this is gonna be perfect. There you go.
6 more damage. Pow. You can a bonus action to attack again, and or you can focus point to attack twice.
Can I stunning strike?
You could stunning strike.
Do I still? I have that, right?
Yeah.
How many focus
What's
points
it
do you have
called
left?
here?
Should be called
7.
Stunning Strike.
Oh my god, you still have 7 points. All
I've
right.
never used these.
Yeah, is stunning strike not on your character sheet?
It should be.
Yeah, it is. It's there. It's
I
there.
think it's called something else.
Okay, no, it's called stunning strike.
Right there.
I have it right here.
Right-
so
right below
when
extra
he
attack.
Oh,
hit,
there it is.
this doesn't even. All this costs you is the focus point.
Oh, I don't even have to hit again.
No, you don't even have to hit again. So the Marruspawn is going to roll a Constitution saving throw. It is a big, tough, bad guy, so he has advantage on this, assuming chat hasn't tried to screw me, which they have not. Constitution save. Natural 20.
Dang.
Well, shoot.
Lose
Hey,
the
Chad,
point.
How do we
and-
feel about screwing with gnomes?
Do you want to use your bonus action and or another focus point to just keep beating the crap out of him?
I'll use my bonus. Yeah, both those things.
Okay, burn another focus point and roll 2 more attacks. After the
With
first
advantage.
one, they don't get any more sneak attack.
Right.
Yep, but
I didn't do the.
you
sneak
didn't.
attack
You
one.
were 1 step ahead.
I was good,
You're very good.
and I don't have advantage anymore.
Yes, you do.
I
You
do.
still have
You're still
Advantage,
flanking. You're still flanking. You don't get sneak attack, but you're still flanking.
More.
17 is a miss.
No.
What about a 23?
That's a hit for 7 points of damage. So burp, 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 burp. You start beating the crap out of him. He's lost about 1/6 of his health. He's a big beefy boy.
Yeah, big beefy boy.
Okay.
All right, that is it for
I'm in
Asena, right?
danger. Yeah.
Okay. And now
Ooh. Oh,
all
no. This,
6 enemy spellcasters 4 of whom start their turn inside Ever's black tentacles.
Yes.
So they all have to make saves, right, Gastone?
Dexterity saving throws.
Yep. The DC
That is right.
is, I believe, 15.
They all have magic resistance.
Ooh.
And they make these saves with advantage.
Ooh.
I said they make these saves. Thank you.
Oh my god.
Natural 20. 17. 13.
Got him.
17. All right, do they take half on a success or none on a success?
I believe it's none. It's save or suck, I believe.
That's a wow. That is a great way to put it. Let me just go ahead and I'm gonna press it again, not for the oh, okay. Show spell description. There we go.
I mean, I'll take 13 points of damage.
Or take, yeah.
Okay. All right, so this guy takes 13 points of damage and is restrained. Piety is restrained. The others are all free.
Yes.
And they execute an alpha strike.
Uh-oh. They are in difficult terrain, just FYI.
Fireball.
Oh, very good.
Fireball.
Oh, no.
Fireball.
Oh, no.
Fireball.
Where is that going, by the way?
All over everybody.
Oh Lord.
Hey, mate, that's a lot of damage.
And we'll hash that out when we return from this short break. Don't go anywhere, folks. Coriander Society Adventures will be right back.